When I mention the possibility of creating alternative forms of economy and economic life, I don't only refer to the movement acting to regulate the banks. There are, around the world, new forms of economic life developing, and these are not marginal. I just finished, still doing it, but basically finished a big study on Barcelona. First, on the local groups that live differently in cooperative terms, in terms of barter networks, etc. But I also did a survey of a representative sample of the population of Barcelona. And incredible things are there, which economists never consider because they don't look at that. They look at the mathematical models, and that's it. For instance, to give an example, 35% of the people of Barcelona at large during the crisis have given money had lent money without interest to people who were not their relatives. About 300,000 people are members of credit cooperatives. Barter networks are spreading throughout the world. Barter networks. Well, in Estonia, some people know, there is something called the Bank of Happiness. The Bank of Happiness, if you go to there and you give your time, I can do that many hours, and here is the list of the things I can do. And other people can, and they exchange. Right? So, barter network, social currency, all these are local economies. And why social currency is very important? Why? Because it's a currency, you pay for services or for goods, but it's within a particular network which has to be local, but it's local and global, because it's something called a community exchange network, which is in 42 countries, and there are thousands and thousands of people there, so they are local, but if you go to that country, in that particular network, with your currency from Spain or from France, you can also operate there, but it's a completely parallel system. Yeah, sure, this is not going to overrun the global economy today, but it's scaling up from local economies that bring meaning to people's life, and they're under their control. So all this is a process. If we see it simply in a snapshot, looks like utopia. But if we look as a process, scaling up, creating mixed forms, that is certainly more effective than the kind of economic policies that are failing again and again. And by the way, every time that you hear this is utopia, remember one thing. Utopias are not crazy stuff. Utopias are material forces, because liberalism has been in utopia, anarchism has been in utopia, socialism has been in utopia, even communism has been in utopia. And then, of course, the relationship to reality depends on countries, but the materials of which our minds are made at the same time of demands and pressures, but also of dreams. And these dreams are called utopias, but these dreams transform reality.